Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 23rd annual contest, the National Management Association High School Speech Contest. Tonight, as last year, our topic is leadership. As the NMA has become international, we've moved from the American Free Enterprise System to something that is indeed a universal subject. As I said, this is the 23rd anniversary of our contest. The national contest is only about 21 years old, so we started it. We were one of those chapters, areas that start on the grassroots, and for all 23 years, Charter Communications and their predecessor had been filming, videoing this, and showing it on their channel for literally months on end. I tell the story that every time after a contest is shown, someone walks up to me in the grocery store and says, "Oh, I saw you last night on television." What's their next line? "Cal, do you know?" "Oh, those kids are great." They never say what a good job I did because, after all, this is for these young adults. Our purpose, fourfold in giving the speech contest. One is to have the young adults understand leadership. Two, get them involved in researching and writing the speech. Number three, present that speech because communications is absolutely critical to their success in the economy, the business world. And number four, we reward them for their performance with monetary awards that they can use to further their education. Tonight, we're going to have 11 young students speak in two different contests. We have the Mid-Columbia Leadership Development Association, Chapter 395, and Energy Northwest, Chapter 902 of the National Management Association. We did a random draw to both assign people to the contest and for speaking order. We have a highly qualified group of judges who have practiced this art of communications for years. They're volunteers to do this. They grade on a very specific and strict standard, which all those in the audience have, but I'm going to go over quickly so our TV audience can understand. There are really three major areas in any presentation. The presentation of it, the content, the logic, how it's laid out, the appearance of the individual, their gestures, their vocal variety, and finally, you may think this funny, but the actual words they used, the grammar, was it correct? Were the words correct? Words are really the least important because if you've done any studying of communications theory, it says we pick up more from the body language. In fact, you'll probably hear something about that tonight in one of the speeches. Our judges are judging based on how effectively the student presents their proposition. They may violently disagree with what the student's trying to point out, but if they do a good job in it, they score high. So our judges have to be neutral, consistent, eminently fair. Another way that we keep this eminently fair is the students are not introduced by name, only by number. After the contest is over, while we're out tabulating the results, they'll be interviewed, introduced by a special guest I have tonight that I'll introduce later. So the judges don't know who they are unless maybe they've seen them before, but they're not influenced by that. And when we get the judging forms back, they don't have a judge's name on them. They have a number code, but I can't track that number to a particular judge. So we try to remove all the potential biases from the system. Now, how could you bias the results? Well, I've got two rules. Maybe there's a couple more. Anyone here have their cell phone and it's still on? Or a pager? Unless you're a medical department, please put it on silent. Pacemakers you can leave on, and our hearing aids are okay. But turn off anything that may distract the students. What could distract the judges? Applause. This is the hardest one for you to live by. No applause after the speech. Stone silence. Let the judges do their work against their criteria. You know, maybe one of the students brought their group with them. No, we don't want that undue influence. After everything's done, we'll interview them, then you can applaud like mad. And take pictures. No flash pictures during the performance. Are there any questions from the audience? Mr. Chief Judge, have your judges been briefed and are they ready?
They are ready to go.
Said, well, in that case, we're going to commence the 2010 Mid-Columbia Leadership Development Association Chapter Speech Contest.